All right, boys, welcome back to the channel. So today, Walzer and I are going to be working on something that you guys haven't really seen in probably, I want to say it's been like a month or two. We got it. Haven't really done anything to it, but we're going to get working on this thing because we got to pull some body panels off, switch some body panels, and get it all fixed up. So I am about to show you what it is that we're working on. Matt's E46. Well, now Walzer's E46 wagon. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna get the body kit off of this thing. Walzer already got himself, I believe it's the M bumper here for the front. We're gonna take these side skirts off because as you can see, they're all busted. The over fenders, as you can see, it's got a little bit of like where it broke off and stuff, but he actually ordered some paint to match paint. So we're gonna paint those close to the fenders and the body of the car. He got new fenders for the car, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get the body kit off, the over fenders off, the, I guess you would say, under fenders for the front, get all this off and kind of just start with a clean slate because this thing needs a good little overhaul. So we're gonna work on getting this body kit off and go from there. All right, so we already got the back part of the bumper off because for whatever reason it was cut and worked out this way. So hang on. Are you stuck in the attic?
You need to bring the ladder where I get to it.
You stuck?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I don't want you to die either. All right, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Hang on. Uh-oh. You're doing great.
Oh, that's so sketchy.
Whoa. I ain't gonna let it fall, but you got it. No big deal. I don't need you to use your AARP card on me. Dang, dude, the Eddies though? Sheesh, I ain't seen them since middle school. Safe. So yeah, we got the back bumper off. Now we're gonna work on getting the side skirts off, which are literally held on by 2 self-tappers, and then get the front bumper off, and then we'll move to the over fenders. So got the skirts off now. They're over there laying by the back bumper. And now I'm gonna get the front bumper off, which I'm gonna show you guys because we got a lot of shit saying that this trade wasn't fair for the TI. I'm gonna show y'all something, okay? So I got a 10 right here, right? So we got this one big screw, right? One big screw. But we traded a piece of shit, right? Yeah. Gotta love Matt, dude.
I love Matt.
Matt, we love you, but what the dude? Got one screw holding on the entire front bumper. Like this thing, and then you got the over fender off. Good God. This is nuts. I mean, I get it, like you gotta hack them up, but holy shit, dude.
That's how you have to do those fenders.
Yeah, but still. So, Walzer's working on getting the rear overs off. I haven't seen these. I wasn't there when he did this, so I'm kind of excited to see how this is. I don't know if I'm excited or if I'm nervous.
Can't be any worse than mine.
Yeah, that's true. Yours are pretty bad.
They're way better than mine.
Not bad. At least his are welded. Yours aren't welded, so we're obviously gonna have to clean all this shit up because.
Mine was.
Hey, I didn't know he sold us a wrecked car.
It's a drift car, bro.
Yeah, but still, we gotta make it seem worse than what it is. This is a wrecked piece of shit. You know, that's what he said with the TI. He said, this rusted piece of shit. Yeah, okay, well, here's your rusted piece of shit, Matt. Well, I got over fenders covering it. Well, we probably spray painted over rust. Who cares? So, anywho, we're gonna get this thing ripped apart the rest of the way real quick, and then we're gonna go pressure wash it off. All right, so you just got back from the car wash, getting this thing all kind of a little bit cleaned up. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not great either.
She got some problems.
Yeah, it's definitely got some problems, but I mean, we still got to get the fenders put on, and then we got to get the back bumper, the front bumper. The entire time, the stock side skirts were on it. So that's cool. We don't got to do that. It does suck that it was self-tapped into the body here. So what we'll do is probably just weld these shut and then sand them down, cover them up. You won't know the difference. So we'll get all that done at a later date once we get the whole kit together. But I mean, we're gonna let it run for a minute, let the battery charge up and stuff. Car's not that bad once you take all the bad stuff off of it.
$500 bath that I have to replace is great. But, you know.
Yeah, we did find that out. So we plugged the MAF in because he realized that it was loose and unplugs. As soon as he plugged it in, the car stalled. So it has a bad MAF, so that sucks that you have to buy a new one, but is what it is, you know.
Little side note about these cars, only the BMW ones work. If you try to go to Advance or anywhere else, they're generally not going to work.
Are you talking about like the Delphi or whatever the hell it is on
Either
Advance?
that or FCB Euro or ECS.
Yeah.
You have to buy genuine OEM.
I gotcha.
And from BMW, it is $498.
Sick. All
I
right.
gave one away. That was nice. And I said, I got it no less.
Well, we'll go to the junkyard and try to find one off of another. What is this? A 328 or a 325? What the hell is it? It's got no badges. Is it a 3.0 or is it a 2.8 or a 2.5? All right. Well, we'll find the right MAF. So, but obviously you can see the strap is still the way it is for the exhaust. So we got to get it up on the lift, and then we're gonna probably get some stuff done on this E46. Like I said, I got some parts in, so that'll be soon. But we're gonna get the bumpers and all that stuff on this car. It's actually really late, or it's not that late, but we're gonna call it a day right now. So today we are gonna be doing a lot of shop stuff. I need to clean the shop up, and I really want to work on Walzer's Wagon and my BMW. We went to Langley this past weekend. We went to Fuel Fest the weekend before, so the shop's kind of in shambles. As you can see, we got like stay dry all over the floor. We got random wheels and tires. We got all the bins from all the lights that Walzer put up. Got our merch. Just the shop, it's not messy. This is my grandfather's car, so I know some of you guys are like, oh, what's that? That's my grandfather's car. I'm working on getting cleaned up and fixed. It needs some love, but need to get the shop cleaned up because I don't plan on doing anything event-wise until Japan. So I'm personally not going to be driving till Japan, just because, you know, it costs a lot to drive, you know, every other weekend, every weekend, whatever. So I'm going to try to take a break a little bit, get the shop not so much in shambles. I know some of y'all probably see this. I hurt my wrist just, you know, yanking on wrenches too damn much, and I either sprained it or something. And of course I'm not going to go to the doctors, but either way. So I want to get the shop cleaned up so that way we can get some stuff done on my car, on Walzer's Wagon, and just keep it rolling. Because I didn't want to bore you guys with 2 drifting videos back to back, just because, like, it is what it is. So we're going to work. I'm waiting for Walzer and Alex to get off work and come here to help clean up because I'm a little down. So I kind of just definitely need an extra helping hand and just get the shop cleaned up. So we're going to work on getting like all this stuff cleaned up, all this mess, get the shelf up there cleaned up so we can put the bins back, put some things up. Probably want to hang some pictures here, and just, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, it doesn't look like a mess, but to me it is a mess. So I want to get the shop cleaned up so it's a better workspace, because that's the biggest thing for me. If you have a clean workspace, you can get more work done in my mind. So let's start just getting this stuff cleaned up. All right, guys, so we're back up under the E36, and as you can see, I got the drive shaft in. I actually ended up taking it completely out again and just trying a different way. There was actually a bracket here that I believe holds a heat shield or something. It's some kind of brace. I didn't even realize it was getting in my damn way. So I took it out, took the whole drive shaft out, put it together, and then put it in there, and it actually freaking worked. I had to loosen the motor mounts a little bit, whatever. So what I'm gonna do now is get this brace out the way, get the exhaust that I do have put on, just because it's super loud straight manifold. It's not gonna be much quieter because I don't have a muffler on the exhaust, but I wanna get it on there just so it brings it down and back, at least past, you know, right by my feet. So we're gonna get that on there until we get some pipe ordered and get some welding gas so that we could get the rest of the exhaust welded up. Because what I want to do is I want to get rid of this stock muffler and all that. So I think what I'm going to do is order the exhaust kit and make an exhaust. I do think I want to change this just because I don't really like the single tip. I think the BMWs look kind of cool with the dual tips coming out. but we'll see. Maybe I'll find a nice single tip. We'll, you know, whatever we can come up with. But I'm gonna get this all taken off and get this all buttoned up. And yeah, we did get the clutch bled. Walzer and I got that bled last night. That was kind of a pain in the ass just because, you know, I got some air in there and whatnot. So either way, should be good. It shifts into gear on the lift, so I'll have to drive it around here and make sure it's all good. So let's get this exhaust. So I found the gaskets, and this is the little half-ass exhaust I got going on. So I got this pipe from Devin. I gotta weld it because it's actually cut up here, but for now, just so it's not obnoxiously loud, I threw this on there, jammed a muffler on there, and I just got the stock pipe just kind of shoved. This is gonna rattle and annoy me, but at least it's not straight open manifold when I started up to pull it out, because we're about to pull Walzer's car in so that we could get the over fenders painted. All right, boys, so we're getting all these overs all prepped and ready. Got them all scuffed down with like 1,500 or 1,000 grit paper because they weren't painted ever, so still the ABS plastic or whatever the hell it is. Got this bumper here. Is this the one you got from Matt? Yep. So we got this one from Matt, so we're gonna scuff and paint this one as well. We gotta shoot some primer on these overs just because you can't go directly to it. So got this scuffed down, put some primer on these, sand that down, throw some primer on that.
I need real sandpaper.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we got for right now. I got more in there. It's just way more aggressive. So we'll find more aggressive. But we got a full house. Got a little man here. Sandy's walking away. She's calling the cat. It wasn't climbing up the tree. Got Alex here. Got Wes here. Everybody's here. What are you working on?
Fix my windshield wiper again.
He's fixing his windshield wiper again. What are you working on?
Getting drunk.
Ooh. So we got a full house right now. So we're gonna get some of this stuff prepped. Oh, and I drove the E46 out of the shop. I threw that exhaust on like you guys saw, and then I drove the car out. So it's still got a weird little, I don't know if it's a misfire because of the O2 sensor or what, but it drove out, stopped on its own power, everything. So that thing is getting closer and closer to being done. I got new welding gas, like I said before, so I'm gonna get some exhaust pipe and make a better exhaust because it sounds like shit. So, but all right, let's get these things primed and ready to go. What do you got?
Fountain.
Well, hello. Hello. There she is. All right, so we got these self-etch primed and stuff. So Alex had to run out and go get some more, but this was about a half a can. It's still kind of wet, so we're gonna let this kind of just set, let this dry, throw another coat on it and stuff, because this stuff's actually really nice and it's laying pretty good. So getting this all done. Walls are still over here fighting this. How you feeling? Not great. But Alex and Wes went to go grab more primer. Sandy went to go grab some food because we're eating tacos tonight. So we're gonna get some more stuff done on this, because I think what we're gonna do is get these primed, throw some color on it, and then let them sit overnight, because there's no point of trying to shove them on the car, because as you can see, it's wet and rainy here, but we're in the shop where it's dry. So I know it's not super ideal painting, but we're not painting this with a gun. We're not going for show quality, whatever, but it'll get done, right? Yeah. So we're gonna let these dry, eat some food, throw another coat on it, and then hopefully lay some color. All right, guys, so we got all the self-etching primer all laid, and Walzer actually just put a first dusting coat on the rear overs, which you can tell on camera that, I mean, it's definitely a light coat. I mean, we didn't go back and do like the typical, you know, half over half, whatever, but it's definitely gonna look a lot better than black overs on a silver car. What is it that you got?
Titanium.
So titanium
metallic.
silver metallic, and this is Touch Up Express stuff from eBay or
Yeah,
Amazon?
This is the actual paint code.
So that's the
Amazon.
paint code
Yes.
from Amazon. How much was that?
$20-some.
$20 a can, and you got 3 of them.
Yes.
So 3 of those,
No,
and
30-some. It was
it was expensive. Yeah. So he got 3 of the color and then 3 of the clear. So we're gonna get all the color laid on the overs, on the front bumper. He has a rear bumper, but it's already silver, and it is the right paint code. It's actually original bumper.
It's the original.
Okay, so it's the bumper he got from Matt. So we're gonna get the overs and the front bumper painted and all that good stuff, and then see how it turns out. So we're just gonna kind of knock this out and see how it looks. All right, guys, and just like that, we have silver overs. It doesn't look great. I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it before everyone else says it.
10 minutes, 20 minutes, yeah, no.
I really
Silver?
don't think it's the time frame we did. I think it's actually just the cheap, not even cheap. Just the fact that we spray painted it expecting paint gun material. And we definitely prepped it good, so I will say that, but it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. So, but either way, they're silver now, they're cleared now, they're no longer black ABS plastic, which is what we were going for. Once we decide to actually like make this car super nice, perfect, because we're also, I mean, the over fenders aren't perfect, the front bumper is not perfect, so it's like, we're not gonna go for a perfect paint job on parts that aren't perfect. That's kind of ass backwards, you know what I mean? So once he gets a good bumper and gets the new kit where the overs aren't broken, like this one here, it's literally got a chunk missing out of it. And we thought about trying to staple weld some stuff, but then he was like, you know what? No, not yet, not until we're actually like there's no point, because it is what it is. So we got it all painted. What's that?
Done.
You're done?
It's silver.
It's silver.
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah. So we're gonna let this dry overnight because there's really nothing we could do. We don't want to throw screws on it right now. Plus it's almost 8:30. So, but we're gonna let this sit overnight and then put it on the car. But for you guys, that'll be in the next video because we're just gonna let these sit overnight. Like I said, it's just no point of trying to rush it and put it on the car and make the paint that's not that great chip and whatnot. Plus, we want to get the car in here so that we could get more done on it. So next video, I think we're going to work on getting the exhaust and stuff like that all finished up on my car and on Walzer's car, because we're kind of doing BMW things hand in hand. I'm working on the E46, he's working on the Wagon, and we're getting it done. So, but with that, that's going to be it for this video, guys. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, that would be sick, and I'll see you in the next one. You want to say anything? See you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Bye.